you have to put this sticker on your phone. No photos allowed. Even
Hold it, sir.
when
I
you're
can't
on the
let you
guest
enter
list.
before I have a look in your
Now
pockets.
move along.
Just a quick pat down, sir. Nothing to worry about. You're good to go, sir. Thank you.
Come inside.
Sorry I'm delayed, but someone must have seen my bike, and I can't find my,
You have to put this sticker on your phone. No photos allowed. Even when
Excuse
you're on
me,
the
if you're
guest
coming
list.
through, I have to frisk
Now move
you.
along.
Only take a minute, okay? Sorry about this, sir. Won't be a moment. Green light. Go ahead, sir.
You just let me back there. I'll look for it myself.
I'm sure it just got placed under or behind something else. I've got someone looking for it as we speak.
Oh, I knew I should have just tied it around my waist or something.
Any luck yet?
Why did it work?
It's a black phone.
No, no, no!
Echo Foxtrot to November.
Go right in.
Help me. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm delayed, but someone.
You have to put this sticker
Sir,
on
if
your
you want to
phone.
get through, I'm
No
going to
photos
have to pat
allowed.
you down.
press the advantage while you still can.
Okay.
Sir, what the fuck?
Montgomery? I need a report. Montgomery?
What does he look like? He was just like one of the security guards. Yeah.
Area clear. Proceeding to next sector. Round. Time. Yeah.
Oh, that guy. He's just taking a piss.
Well, how can you tell?
Just look at his posture. You can tell.
Noticed any loners tonight? Someone a little serious, maybe? Not indulging with the rest of the crowd?
No, no one comes to mind. Got a few loners floating around. But that's just some people's style.
Just keep a close eye on those introverts for me tonight.
You got it.
Oh!
Don't let him take control of the situation.
All right.
Are you there, Agent Rhodes? Report.
Location check. Suspect not here.
Come in command!
How the hell did he... We're done. Get out. I'm not losing any more of you.
Copy that.
Hey, Central. We got someone else holding on the ground. Doing a quick exam.
Did you call again? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not just waiting. Still just section number. Now I know. It's only C9. Ring the doorbell. And then kill the guy to meet me outside. Well, what the hell do I care, right? Listen, I don't want to be You're hurt.
You should see the other guy. Never killed nobody before. What you did back there. You really are all Gray said you'd be. 47. He didn't suffer, did he?
He made it count.
bruised but not broken. I'm glad. It's time we start afresh, you and me.
Get to the point.
You and your friends pulled off the impossible. You stormed the heavens, took down the untouchables, and yet here we are. Status quo. It just goes to show you can't fight power, Miss Burnwood. Power never dies, it only changes hands. The best you can do is claim it.
I never cared about power.
Power is a tool, Miss Burnwood. It's the thing that gets you to the thing. As the next constant, you can be the agent of change.
Transform the system from the inside, or be transformed by it.
No risk, no reward.
I'll need to think about it.
No, you won't. The real question is, what will you bring to the table?
Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47. Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility.
Out here with a bag.
Ah, my knee is so sore. Why's that? I fell over because a homeless woman suddenly jumped up right in front of me. She was hiding in a hole with cardboard covering her. I nearly stepped like this. So I was laying there. My knees hurting like that.
I'm really sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to let you pass. Orders, you know.
You'll never come through here as long as I'm alive. Now get the fuck.
As I said, I'm really sorry.
Oh, this chef outfit is really uncomfortable.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome to the city.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome! Welcome. Hello! Good to see you. How lovely to see so many friendly and familiar faces here today. Now, this has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less...
Have a good one, sir.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening.
Good, man. Looking good.
And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
And your generosity helped so many.
That's kind of you. But I have a meeting.
What's up? The tallest building in the world. So, I'm humbly proud to the first tower. Wait, not like that. The scepter. Now, please, be my guests and celebrate. And thank you.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706. There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
Highness has everyone working triple shifts. There's so much going on here. I've had 4 staff update meetings already. Why? Why are you doing this?
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Oh God, this isn't happening. Really? Jesus. Whatever.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
The last 9 hours have been a tutorial for what's coming now. You'll have some of the most important people in the world out there. Art critics, royalty, politicians, YouTubers, you name it. Everyone's in the building today. So that means new rules. Okay, before we go through those, I want to call your attention to the pile of papers on the table. It contains names and information of guests, the new terminal passwords, fresh from IT, and run sheets for everything that's going to take place over the next 3 hours. Grab one before you leave.
Champagne, champagne, champagne. What a cakewalk.
The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway. Calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. Damn it, a silent alarm's been triggered. Security is on its way. Hide, 47. Reinforcements are incoming. More guards on their way.
Man, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over.
Spread out. No need to disturb ammo. Two on strike. No.
Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf ball. I don't want blood on my hands. I've never taken things.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell. Something. Can you see anything different in the room? All you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting. Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47.
If you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow?
I got it. I'll get issue one tomorrow morning.
You know how it works.
Just a minor setback. It's easy. Two of us are stationed up here and below. By the car.
delicious. Is it nearly done?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Just like fire.
I got a call from upstairs to get
Now we'll just wait for the partners to be alone. Then you can activate the room's lockdown feature.
Guys, leave us. We need to talk privately for a moment.
Imbecile, I don't want your words contaminating my room.
Where is he? Where's the sheep? Please vacate the room.
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
What are you still doing in here?
What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
Gentlemen.
What's the meaning of this?
You're the one responsible for all this. Gray, what do you want?
Something that has been a long time due. Revenge.
Revenge? How banal. You killed Cobb, Navikov, Caruso, the Washington twins, everyone at Haven. You broke into our bank, and you outed Providence to the world. Whatever perceived slight we've done to you is insignificant to the amount of damage you've caused us. You've caused the world.
You're a murderous terrorist. Nothing more. What did we ever do to you anyway?
You specifically? Nothing. Providence? Everything. Providence made me. And at the flick of a pen, Providence broke me. I'm just returning the favor. Providence has ruined the lives of countless people, expecting and facing no consequence for its actions. You take for yourselves and those who support you, and you burn everyone and everything else to the ground from the comfort of the shadows. No more.
You're delusional.
Exposing us achieved nothing beyond moving a few pieces around on a board much more complicated than you can fathom. The world believes we're dead. What more do you want?
Me? Nothing. My friend, however, well, let's just say he's a bit of an expert. I'm just here to watch you. Aye, 47. Finish it. 47. Finish it.
Where's the security panel?
Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. Thank you. I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town. that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Grey will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator.
Good.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madam's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I need.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this text.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in.
I just need to check.
We had a really good
That's a
talk
bit
about
excessive, I think,
what did I tell
considering
you?
the fact that I
She's
spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
I know.
Don't worry about that.
I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, Caroline really did a number on you.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners and last one
Mr.
to be
Whitman,
alive.
thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Sir?
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues, 47. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
I'm fine. It's a sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it. Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to go and look for it? Now?
A good idea. Yes.
Check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral. I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle. Everything's in order.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Still trying to drive?
Sorry, but I think I...
Let you get back to...
Right.
Yeah.
Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just gonna take a little longer. Jeez, and how's that my fault? Calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. Get back to you later.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you talk.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Can't you just relax?
Rebecca Carlyle,
And that solicitor up
can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough.
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emmer Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
You always led by example rather than by words and deeds.
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's birds.
How are you today, sir?
Droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. He's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my aim's horrible. Safer for everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madame.
Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 47? You feel up to giving her the grand tour of her final resting place?
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn funerals.
Madame Carlyle is dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong pretending to be dead. Something you don't know.
Damn son.
Just get clear hit on those necks.
Hey there.
They're impossible to hit, devious bastard.
I mean, how does Madame Carlyle make absolutely sure she was your friend? Don't go running on now,
No one crosses Madame Carlyle. You can be sure of that.
News, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Settlements everywhere.
No power.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect.
I guess we could do that.
Good. Look, I'll finish setting up. I'd really appreciate it if you left.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the piece just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
seriously needs to step into this century. It's not safe at all. If this was back home, it would be a lawsuit waiting to happen.
It's just typical that Annie gets to help
Sir,
the photographer.
with all due respect, I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't get out of my face.
Good strawberry edges of star. No weeds on the gravel.
Stand up, please. Hey, she's single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out. You gotta be kidding!
Ow!
Manually plugged in fuses? Do they even exist anymore? How old is
Be ready for the funeral. It needs to look good for the family portrait. I can feel that pressure too.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things will be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. Better let's say, for Emma, sure, Emma will burn out. First son, gone. Now we'll never know.
Can you just stand up, please? Hey, single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though. It takes a damn fine man to replace no man at all. So you've got your work cut out for you if you do try. Oh, sorry. I didn't even imply that you're not fine. You're definitely fine. I mean, I don't fancy you or anything. You're not my type at all. I'll just...
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the Brits can stand it.
All this fuss for a pretend funeral. And
Hey! Oh, for Christ's sakes! What the?
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things will be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said the legislation...
Oh. Well, I can't take much more of this. No time for joking. Not like Madame Carlyle to do something like this. Desperate time calls for desperate measures.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Right ahead, please. Hi, good afternoon. Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I don't think so. She really respects you.
Down by the fountain. If you just stopped craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward.
I know. I'm such a loser.
But you're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlyle Empire, though. But thanks. That does help a little.
It's just in front of the fountain.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood. Could we have one?
That will be enough. No need to spend the entire day here. Please, everybody, go to the sitting room. I need to speak to you all. I want to stress that I expect absolute discretion about everything.
Would you like some
you've
help
witnessed
writing
today.
the eulogy?
No one will ever know I
I can
was
draw
here.
something up in 15 minutes.
Are you coming, Mummy?
I just need some fresh
I must
air.
do it on my own.
I'll be in shortly. You
Mother
go
thought
in.
she knew I had help.
Oh my God, I'll never understand the two of you. Gregory is going out of his way to shock Mother with his laziness and neglect, and you self-destruct in your attempt to please her. She's equally hard on the two of you, don't you see? It doesn't make any difference how you behave.
I just need her to know that I really try.
Oh, I wish I could just shake some sense into you, all of you.
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is awful.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron Ferraginium blossoms. They were his favourites.
I know, Oliver, I know. We shall all miss him dearly.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting help. Someone should go and see what the hell that was.
Oh my gosh! I have to get someone!
You can't lock this door.
But also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow.
Fire! Reading.
Funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
I wish he'd hurry up. This place is sucking the life out of me.
It won't hurt you to relax for a bit.
This is a table showing lethal dosages. It's for the
Looks like it was
poison
recently
used to kill
used.
Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
You startled me.
Carlyle in the greenhouse.
I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
The living dead.
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Stay low and follow me, and I'll get us out of here.
Help! Yes, yes.
Anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron ferruginum blossom. They were his favorite.
yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior attorney.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
All the groceries arrive.
No.
I heard some of the delivery people were enamored.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one
Nothing's coming
outside.
along outside.
Except Patrick's mother, Emma.
Be ready for the
We were
funeral
sitting on the bench behind
I
the
would say
greenhouse
so, Mr.
talking when she
Fernsby.
came out and
As long as the birds
we
don't
had
make
to
too
hide.
much of a mess.
You won't tell her about me and Patrick,
May I
will
add
you?
that the undertaker,
She'd
Mr.
insist
Vance,
Madame Carlyle
is
fire
not
me.
happy about
I'm sure of
putting on a
it.
pretend
Too right she
funeral.
will.
He's worried about
She's
his
always going on
reputation,
about
he
how
gets
things
that.
will change
Yes,
once
I
she's in
expected
charge of
as much.
Thornbridge
Certainly
Manor.
are strange days. I suppose we'll never get an explanation.
It's not our place to question Madame Carlyle.
No, I know. Can't help but wonder. So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her
Mr.
to marry
Fernsby?
me? What if she
Mr.
says
Whitmer,
no?
You have enough evidence to
funeral
present
thing
your
tomorrow?
case for Madame Carlyle?
Last thing I
No,
need.
not yet.
I remember
Come
how
and
it
see
was
me
with the
when you
first
do.
one. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No. Not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Painkillers.
And 47.
Lethal if you
The
use enough of
handwriting
them.
doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I am ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Play the strings of my heart.
How are you, sir?
Hello there, sir.
Can't forget his eyes.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else?
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
No need to panic.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle. Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait, with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
Mrs. Carlisle? Do you need assistance, ma'am?
Hello, sir.
I see a lot of keys around. You're going to have to be a bit more... Do you have a fun keychain?
International crime syndicates have elevated their business into a booming global economy. Dark money, goods and services are crossing borders like never before. Criminal entrepreneurs use next-gen social profiling to recruit from all walks of life, offering irresistible opportunity for personal riches, radical belief, or twisted pleasure. This approach creates the ultimate distributed organizational structure, almost impossible to unravel. A spreading cancer of ordinary people doing unspeakable things. No one is above suspicion. Made up of autonomous cells, they are everywhere, all but impossible for law enforcement to do anything about. Clients looking for justice are lining up, but with no names to the contracts. So this time, a little more footwork is needed, 47. Our MO is to identify trusted syndicate members, take them out, and analyze the ripples in their digital footprints. With enough input, we'll be able to track down the leaders and shut down the syndicates one at a time. I'll leave you to prepare. Welcome to your safe house, 47. A new center of operation where you can prepare for your freelance missions and collect yourself between assignments. You'll need it, because as a freelancer, rest is a scarce resource. These assignments will prove to be amongst your most demanding yet. They will require skill, creativity, and luck to succeed, as even a single misstep can suddenly end a perfect run. To be blunt, you're on your own from start to finish. Everything is at stake. I know this is quite a challenge, but if anyone is cut out for this job, it's you. Good luck, 47. This is your world map, where you can find location intel and choose your next destination. Some assignments are easier than others, so choose carefully. Interesting.
Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments at an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47.
shouldn't be out here with a bad influence.
I know. I just don't want to get
It sounds like things are going well with that new housemate.
I told her I worked all day and wouldn't be whatever what she did. She said she could do it. Well, work. I had to see your husband and your son. You're so stupid and lazy. You should come home earlier. What does she want me to do? I wish you could.
Ah, my knee is so sore.
Like that. I fell over because the homeless was done yourself that right. So how do you say it's not what happened? You didn't step like you. So I was lazy. My new person got cut. And she started yelling something about me feeling I'm gonna be rich. Get the hell out of here. I got this flyer, and it says I can make a lot of money to be in some experiment.
They don't want people like us for that sort of thing.
No, they only want people like us. The flyer says so.
That means it's too dangerous for rich people. Don't do it.
Oh, I'm going. This is my chance. I just need to find out where it is. The flyer has a symbol I need to find on the building. I'm gonna get an umbrella when I'm rich. I'm rich. Get out. Out. I'm never going on the rain again.
You accept that you may suffer partial or complete memory loss.
Yes.
You understand that the full consequence of the above mentioned is part of
You know, I enjoy your company.
That's nice. Me too.
Yeah, that last guy wouldn't shut up about the experiments. Had 1,000 questions in an hour.
What are those experiments about?
That guy over here's stuff that I don't know.
It is a little freaky, though. Those homeless. Upstairs, I've seen Hush pull their arms from the line. Something like that.
It's not his mind, it's the machine. He talks straight through his brain, that's all.
Weird. It is conditioned project that that's for real?
For real. Not that big of a deal. Where we're all going. Into the future.
I need to talk to you. I need mine. I'd rather you express that
Come on out.
to me.
Over in no
Len.
time, I promise. It's really quite safe. Don't be this way. You're not. I'll let you know if I do
No, my voice. Now, down to the motor. Feel how it's breathing down my neck all the time. Oh.
All that I'll protect you. You know that.
That's it.
Exactly. Oh. You'll be great.
Come in, Command. Could you send Jim over?
That's him.
Well, then
Hush
send
the bastard.
Ramirez. Yeah,
Wow.
can you send
He looks a
somebody down
lot
here? I need
older.
to sweep this place. All right, over and out. Man!
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Because it doesn't. I don't want to do it.
No, you're just a little overwhelmed. Think about how you recorded the 2 hours of work.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we'll get to the core.
Command! You read me!
I need you to keep your head down if you want to stay alive.
Whatever you say.
Have a security breach. Just get out of our way, okay?
Good. Signal strength 40%. Continue test prep H109.
Test prep H109 initiated. Signal strength at 40% confirmed.
Yes. Focus now. Almost there. Run simulation. Identify defining. Map. Prepare. Load suggestion. Motor control. 44.1. Identify them. Low motor control 44.1.
Signal strength 40% confirmed. Test prep H109 initiated.
Focus now. Identify defining moment. Prepare incision. .017. Link suggestion to define it. Execute. Ah, my head.
You're in pain, Hush. It isn't safe. Rest.
Don't you understand what I'm trying to do here? I won't let pain stop me.
Can't save my family. I need to think of my family.
Good.
You'll be all right, I promise.
I'll never get a choice. I have to do this to live longer.
Stop right there! Let the body go!
Oh, God!
Good. Hands over your head. That's it. Eat it! Eat it!
For the love of God, someone help! Showing all the signs that stressing yourself so hard poses a serious health risk. Please go and relax.
I'll be the judge of that. First, I need to compile the results. Then, I'll see if I need a break. This is perfect.
Are you
Simple,
ready to give it a
beautiful.
go? Come on out.
Remember to add a footnote concerning... no, scrap that.
Hey, buddy, this area's off limits.
I need my... Get out. I need my...
Mr. Bodyguard. Hello. I don't buy the getup, pal. That looks pretty shit. Ah!
I have...
I think you need to take a break.
Stop interfering with my work. Do you think I know what I need? Well, I do.
Are you ready to give it a go? Come on out.
He needs to take a break once in a while. I mean, it's not healthy. I never see him eat, do you? Eating's the most important thing you can do. And drink beer. Oh, but not on the job. And on. Yes.
I explicitly told you.
I know. It would be a lot easier if we could just drug him.
This subject is the conclusion of this project phase. Do you want to contaminate him? incompetence baffles me. I'll go down to see some. The Lay, the only reasonable person around here. Do it. I can't. This can't save my family. I need to think of my... How is the benchmark that
The team implemented yesterday. And we are now well within the design process. I haven't seen memory loss in any subject below a 100% fight.
Somebody with background could want to make this kind of a breakthrough. It's like he's hacking the human brain. Motor control now. Next, emotions and memory recollection.
Yes, he's creating the perfect primer for rewiring preferences.